I'm coming to get you.
You want to get rid of me, Jake? You want to make an enemy out of me? You want to get rid of me, do ya? Do ya? You want to get rid of me? Me? Boom. Huh. Still here, Jake.
Greetings. Peace and light. I say peace and light because peace is what part of my purpose. Light. I believe that all is energy, including us. And if we are to be seen in the energy form, that's what it would be. Um, Today is September 21st, Saturday. They got the BET Awards. BET Awards weekend, man. So it's a lot of movement going on right now. I've been still all day. But this is the second part of, well, the last dream of mine that I wanted to share with y'all up to this point. Um, Man, me and my brothers, it was me and my brother and this guy. We used to live on Century Oaks in Charleston, man. And we used to ride bikes down this hill that had a dirt ramp at the end of it. It was like a ramp. So we used to ride down the hill, jump up the ramp, and it was a street going parallel of it. And we used to ride, like, ride up the ramp, go down the street, jump over the ramp, and be jumping over cars and shit that's going by, you know what I'm saying, on the other side of the street. So, in a dream, it was me and my brother. I don't know if it was my brother right under me or my younger brother from my mother's. Um, but we was like in some woods, and we would go as far back into the woods as we can because it was this hill, like a little mountain that we was trying to run to pick up enough speed to run actually get over the hill. Um, so we would go back as far as we can to the forest, and it's kind of like the further back you go, the more speed. It's kind of like being on a slingshot type shit. That's how it was in the dream. And the further back we go, the faster we run to get over the hill. So we tried. And I made it. And when I got to the top of it, it was as if I kind of like entered into like a whole nother dimension. And uh, I walked down into it, and as I'm walking, it's like I want to say it's kind of like tropical in a sense, like rainforest type scene, but it was spacey. It had like it was like constructed the way it was intentionally, and they were like the people were like they all had dreads, man. They had long dreads like to the ground and shit, and they were all playing volleyball, and they were black like black people, well, colored melanated beings. Um, and the animals were like different animals mixed together and shit, like crossbreeds, but they were like big, like not normal animals. Like if you look at it, like man, this should have eat me. And like I said, it was all playing volleyball, man. It was just walking, and I was walking through it, and it was as if no one seen me, and it was just like everything was just peace, like no nothing, man. Like, and um, I believe I had that dream like it was sometime last year as well. But as time went on, I just because I believe that it's a space outside of our space where the people that reside there are like may look like me, but like higher intellectual beings. I think like the movie The Predator was kind of like an example of it, but they made the Predator seem like to be the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? Then there's been like talk shows that I've listened to. I forgot the name of that talk show, man, but it would be people calling in talking about, it's a very esoteric radio show. And it would be people calling in talking about certain things that they experienced or seen or dream or, things of that nature. And it was a guy that called in that said uh it was a UFO that landed on a school ground, and as it was landing, it was saying like how all of the school buses in the area, it was like just static, like you couldn't hear, the radio was just static. There was nothing nothing could get through, and as they landed, it's like you could feel their, like, I guess you could have feel them. They were like, they vibrate on a very high frequency than we do, so it's strongly felt. And they said they were black people. They were black, tall black beings with dreads. And they said when they looked into the kids were basically says like when they looked into their eyes, it's kind of like they seen like catastrophic events, death type, things that like so. Then it was another guy that called in and said that in his dream he was abducted by some tall black beings with dreads. And so yeah, that was that. It's a lot of things I would like to share, man. I just gotta like kind of like get them in order. And I hope I inspire, enlighten, motivate, activate something. Like I said, feel free to respond and share your insight on it because it would be like helpful to me as well. I'm no greater than you. We all have powers. We all have weak points. And we all have our strengths.
How long have I looked after you? Can't win this one without me. Oh, no, no, no. You know why? I am.
D, motherfucker, D, right? D.
The greatest calm, ready at core,
Hello world,
mistaking you believe
I would like to welcome you to the new,
that he is you.
and this is I, King Oi, I-N-D-I-G-O, yeah. From a prince to a king to a god, I-N-D-I-G-O, yeah, look. Defeating me, I won't allow. To your feet, I will not bow down. G-O-D and me say we can soar beyond the clouds. Reconcile with yourself where all is given and you shall break whatever's restricted.